Right, and we should be live, but I think things might be doing a little weird. Screen, why are you pulling up YouTube, or not YouTube, a Yahoo thing? I don't want a Yahoo thing. Alright, but with that being said, how's it going, everyone? Famine52 back again, and today we are continuing on with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth into the grasslands outside of Calm. And I believe I was able to fix the stuttering issue. I am not 100% sure exactly what was going on, but yeah, for whatever reason, like Windows 11 was in a lower state of power draw than it should have been, or something like that. So it was causing my GPU to not be able to function at the proper level. So I have bumped that up. So in theory, we should be able to kind of do this at our ultra settings and all of that stuff. We are also optimized with the NVIDIA app, so hopefully things are going to be going a lot smoother today. But let's go ahead and move on. So we have a couple of objectives that we want to do. First, we want to make our way, discover this place right here, and if I could zoom in, get to this orange mark right here, which the game itself has pinned for us, so it's not actually telling us anything about it. But we do have some battles for us to take on along the way, and we are going to be able to assess these new creatures just to figure out what is going on. Cat, why are you chewing on that? Are you chewing on that because I have started talking and now you want attention? I've been trying to give you attention since I got home from work, but you've been ignoring me. Whatever. Let's go ahead and just continue moving on down the path.
Worried about those things?
We're fine.
How can you be so sure?
Because I've read the field guide. Like any good soldier.
Local wildlife will only attack while on the hunt or in defense of their territory. Fiends, on the other hand, attack without reason.
If they're attacking, what does it matter?
It matters if your nose can discern their intent before they attack, as I gather yours can't.
Very well, very well. And let's go ahead and assess the orc here.
Best do it right.
Weak to fire, good to know. And let us go ahead and I took fire off of Cloud. Never mind. I guess I'm not going to be firing this guy. So we do have summons again in this game. A little gauge will appear and we will be able to summon once that gauge is full. If this guy makes it to that gauge, I will honestly be very surprised.
You know what that metal monstrosity is, don't you?
It's a pipeline. Moves Mako pumped in Midgard to the outlying towns and whatever else.
You call it a pipeline, but I call it a funnel. One that drains the planet's lifeblood into Shinra's pockets. Mark my words, I'm going to put a stop to that. Oh, I know. How about we break it in half and stick one end in the ground? That way we'll really be giving back to the planet.
There's an idea.
Real genius one.
And unique? Very.
Oh, come on!
Yeah, Barrett, I don't think that would work. I doubt the planet would be able to absorb the refined Mako. I want to go ahead and take a look at something real quick, because I did do some stuff off screen, and I did save after I did it. Alright. Essentially what I did off screen was just put all of the materia that we currently have onto our active party. So they will be leveling that up and the like. You know what, Cat? If you want to chew on this thing so much, this little piece of styrofoam, there you go, and it's free. You can chew on it over there. But yeah, let's go ahead and continue on. By the way, I am picking up things on the ground that are adding to our various transmutation stuff. We are going to have a bench up over here, which I think we're going to need. Well, first, can I pick this up? No, I think that we need to, activate it before. Do I have a cushion? I do. But it's not necessary to do this just yet. Okay, so before we explore much into the world, let's go ahead and make our way to our destination. Because that should open things up for us, but we have some elephant dudes over here. So let's go ahead and take these guys out. Yeah, use the cess to reveal stuff. I know. Like these guys are in fact weak to fire and ice. So let us go ahead and blizzard this one. Oh yeah, I forgot that blizzard has this weird initial strike and then explosion thing that it does. Aerith, do you have fire? You do. You can go ahead and fire the other one.
You're burning up. That's it. That wasn't so bad.
And there we go. Our team has leveled up. And we gained some more SP for that. Now let's go ahead and make our way up to this little town village thingamabob. And see what we got going on over here.
It's important to make sure they've got plenty to eat.
So first we got a vending machine
So they fetch a high price.
where we could buy a cushion on a discount. Very well. And then there's also a hunter's bangle, which is also on a discount. That's going to make me absolutely poor. And can I... I can mess with that, but we're going to go ahead and wait a little bit. And then this bench right here, because it is in town, we do not need a cushion to recover our stuff. And then let's go ahead and speak with this guy.
You be the avalanche, folks? It's okay, I'm on your side. Heard you be heading my way. You're safe here, but not for long. By the sound of it, Shinra's leaving no stone unturned. Might want to hole up at the old dock out by the swamp. I'd wager Shinra's forgotten it's even there.
Very well. So now we need to make our way to the old dock. And I'm sure we'll be able to cross that absolutely no issue. None whatsoever. So let's go ahead and make our way on over there. And we will eventually be getting access to chocobos. And I believe a chocobo is what I need to activate that rest stop. So that's why I couldn't rest it, or couldn't activate it. But if we come on over here... Hey, look who it is.
Well, well. If it ain't my favorite group of hitchhikers.
Oh, fancy meeting you here.
Thanks again for the ride to Calm.
Ah, don't mention it. It's the least I could do for two such lovely young ladies. But I do believe I neglected to introduce myself. The name's Bill, and you can count on me for a lift anytime. Except today, that is. Afraid the old bute's pulled up lame. Sorry about that.
No biggie. We're enjoying the fresh air. Thanks, though.
You, know someplace we can hunker down?
Hunker down, you say? Oh? I'd almost forgotten what it was like to be young and in love. Y'all just head straight that away toward the swamplands. You'll find an abandoned building by the dock. I guarantee no one will bother you there.
Not quite sure what I think he meant, but okay.
Swing by the ranch once you're done with whatever you got going on.
Oh, we will be swinging by the ranch, but first we got to make our way to the dock. And if I remember, the dock is actually going to have a weapon for us for Cloud. So that will be useful. Oh, hold up. I need to do stuff to learn abilities on this thing, right? Or is that not on the base weapons? That might not be on the base weapons. That might be on later weapons. So we shall see once we cross that bridge. Well, we have another elephant right here. Another two, actually.
Take the lead.
You know what, Aerith?
I'm coming. Get him.
That's not what I meant to do. Let's go ahead and back up with Aerith. Drop an arcane ward right on us. Because this will give us the ability, once we're standing in here, I believe, to cast double spells.
Someone looks kind of shaky.
Yep.
Go on. We'll make it quick.
And it's not just Aerith that this works for. We can also
I got this.
do it with Cloud and basically anyone else that we are happening to be controlling.
You're done.
Strong to survive.
That becomes a very useful skill to be able to master a little bit later in the game. Right, we have, oh god. We have some new enemy types here.
You ready?
Oh, can you take over for me?
So of course, let's go ahead and assess them.
I got your number.
This one is weak against ice.
Get ready.
And let's go ahead and assess the Toxarat.
Allow me.
Also weak against ice.
Let's do this. It's over. Not bad.
And there we go. And not quite yet, but once we get the Chocobo, we'll be able to like do some digging stuff and the likes around this map and get some different equipment. Moo! Tell me, what are you weak against? Absolutely nothing. But they don't like powerful attacks. So.
You're done. It's on now.
And dead.
Okay.
Very well. Running along on over here. Got some more things for us to grab. And I do plan on having a stream schedule starting probably next week. I'll honestly probably be taking Mondays and Thursdays off streaming, but other than that, it'll be a different game every day. And yeah, we'll just see what we got going on. And we got the Sleek Saber from that chest right there. So if we come to material and equipment, and instead of the Buster Sword, if we attach the Sleek Saber, hold on. I am looking for something here. This is overall going to be better. But you see where it says proficiency bonus, exploit an enemy's weakness? This, that should be unlockable moving forward. And I don't know why it appears not to be as of right now. Maybe I am just trying to do it a little bit too early. But I'm sure absolutely nothing will happen negatively to us if we go up here.
No sign of Shinra.
Yeah.
Looks like an old Republic landing.
Could borrow a boat, make our way across. Then, head on through the mines and keep going till we hit Junon.
Sure. Why not?
You'd trust these rotting hulks?
I mean, we could.
Let's not.
Then maybe we swim it.
This swamp is home to the deadly Midgard Stormer. Beware.
But even if you're slow, you can rent a chocobo. We'll see you safely past being nothing if not fast.
So just give Bill the word, and he'll pick you out. A bird!
Well, can we rent some birds?
Can we?
Fine.
Alright, I feel like we have been set up. Like, I feel like Bill knew that there was nothing that we were going to be able to do here. But he still sent us anyway. That's perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and head on to the ranch. Seeing as how we have a sign right here, let's go ahead and head on this way. And we will meet some interesting characters. They are all actually reoccurring, so that should be alright. Alright, now, Flame Blade. Let's go ahead and imbue our blade. Let's do so again. Alright, so it did say that proficiency bonus had been gained. Oh, there it is. It's underneath the actual name. Okay. Got it. Got it. So yeah, I need to continue using that flame blade and exploiting enemy weaknesses with it. And then that'll help us actually make that flame blade a more permanent part of our repertoire. Which, if I remember, flame blade is again one of the more important abilities that we get.
Gotcha.
And we have mastered it! Very nice.
So let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I don't know if y'all can hear that motorcycle, but if you can, I apologize. Yeah, so as you can see, we have now mastered the Flame Blade. Let's see if I could actually have a mouse on screen. I cannot. But in theory, I could point the sword to it. Yeah, so that right there. That right there is where it says that we have it mastered. So I want to also master focus thrust here on the Buster Sword. So let's go ahead and re-equip that and be a bit more mindful about using that in combat. Looks like we have some more little rat buddies up here. And
Here it comes.
ugh!
That's that.
Alright, please. Okay, so I don't think I hit with the correct part, but I did still gain experience for it. Alright, good to know. So all we need to do is use the ability, and if we happen to do the extra bit, we gain more proficiency. Good to know. So in that case, I should actually be able to get it unlocked in this battle.
Try this. Here it comes.
Moving on then.
I don't think I got it, but we did level up, so that's nice. And here we have our Chocobo Ranch. Hey, Bill, how did you get the truck here?
Pleasure to see you all again. And welcome to my humble ranch.
Managed to get your truck fixed?
Indeed I did. You must have been my lucky charms. She started up right after you left. Anywho, what can I do you for? You in the market for some fine-feathered friends by any chance?
Are we ever? Need 'em to get through the swamplands.
Then you have come to the right place. Back in the day, we had Republic ferries to get us from A to B, but now they're nothing but driftwood, sadly. We got the next best thing, though, chocobos. To them, a bottomless bog's no worse than a kiddie pool. Now, ladies, you're probably wondering, what gives these birds the power to glide across swamps with ease? Would you believe that their fluffy feathers give them the buoyancy to float, while their limber legs can outrun a motorboat? Not even the dreaded Midgard Sormer, one of the fastest fiends around, can keep up with them.
Wow.
But you don't need convincing. You just need pointing to a hard-working chocobo. Nature's two-legged limousine.
So, can we rent some?
Sure can. My grandson Billy's in the stable over yonder. He'll help you out.
Indubitable. Before we go there, let's go ahead and collect those 2 bits right there. And I think there's actually more treasures around here that we should be able to collect. I could be wrong on that though, so let's go ahead and head on in here.
Howdy! It's on the side. Need some chocobos to cross the swamp.
Sorry, Pops, but you're out of luck.
Pops.
Got no more birds. Last one went this morning.
Could have fooled me, kid.
These are spoken for. That or they're not fit for riding. But I can see you're in a bind, so I'll bump you up the list. For a price, of course.
Which is?
10 grand each.
The thing is, we don't have that kind of money. Or any, really.
Well, there is one other option. Only cost you $1 grand. Is what a scoundrel might say. But I wouldn't dream of distressing y'all further. Just so happens one of our birds ran off the other day. Wild thing, but still a fine chocobo. If you can manage to find and catch him, then he's yours. Free of charge.
You sure?
Yeah, why not? Name's Pico. The hardest-headed bird you'll ever meet. By far. And he's the spitting image of Pops here. You can start by looking for his tracks. Find those, and you're sure to find the feet that made him. Now, wild chocobos can be a bit skittish around people. But if you play it cool and creep up real quiet-like, you'll wrangle them no problem.
I think we can do that. Thanks.
And one last thing. This info comes free of charge, provided you promise to stop by our shop. Speak to Chloe back there. She'll sell you whatever you need.
Kid's a born businessman.
If y'all can catch our runaway and get his butt back here, riding and rearing lessons are on me.
All right, so before we talk to her, we have another weapon right here. I believe this one's for Tifa? Oh no, this one's for Aerith. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. I'm not going to equip it just yet, because we need to use an arcane ward. Activate the effect of the ward one time only when the ward is on the field. But the Timeless Rod, it is going to have a better magical attack. It is also going to have an extra materia slot. And this one, we need to strike an enemy and inflict stop. Good to know. What do we need to do for red? Strike 2 or more enemies with Stardust Ray. I could definitely do that. Stardust Ray is actually one of my favorite abilities for red.
Sorry about my brother. All he thinks about is money. He's just doing his job. We understand. I suppose, but he's been a real pain about it ever since our parents left. Say, are you guys from Midgar? Yeah, the Undercity. Then do you happen to know Chocobo Sam? Not very well, but yeah, I guess we do. Where is he?
Probably the Sector 6 slums. He's a big deal in Walt.
Why do you ask? I was thinking about reaching out. It's his fault Mom and Dad are gone, so...
Chloe, that's none of these good folks' business.
But they get help!
Don't tell anyone what she told you. Sam's one of the biggest names in the business. If he gets wind of that story, our ranch is done for.
Don't worry, your secret's safe with us. I promise. Oh! Take these greens. You can give them to Pico when you find him. They were always his favorite treat, you see. Maybe he'll come back once he's had a taste. Right. Should probably sell you stuff, huh? Billy will throw a fit if I don't at least try to get you to spend a few gil. No pressure, but if anything catches your eye. Also, if you have any golden plumes on you, I can exchange them for chocobo gear. So be sure to hand them over if you do.
So Chocobo Plumes are things that we will get for doing side content throughout the game. So of course we do not have any just yet, or at least we shouldn't. Yeah, we don't have any plumes. As for buying stuff, if I remember correctly, and it's been a minute since I've played, so I very well might not. But if I remember correctly, the things with the star on them, you know, I am not going to say this until I double check it. So I'm going to be quiet on that. But let us go ahead and buy a Beast Talon. And honestly, for now, that's going to be it.
I hope Pico doesn't give you all too much trouble.
And let us go ahead and come up to the item transmuter. Because in theory, we should be able to make an antidote right here. Which is going to level us up to the next little bit. We can also make our smelling salts. And Echo Mist. Which is going to level us up even further. And then now we can make ourselves a Mist Potion. And a Mixed Potion. And we don't have enough for a Phoenix Down, but if we press X, we can add it to our little desired list. And let's see, we got the Copper Bracer and the Wood Sprite Amulet. We can go ahead and mark both of those as desired. And then these are all Craftsman level 4, so we can't do anything here. Now, if I come over here...
How can I help you today?
And come to buy, this is what I was thinking of. So, if we come here, we'll see that we have the little orange star next to the numerous ashes. And we can see that we need 5 of them for all of what we need to make at the transmuter. Whereas down here, we need a total of 2. We already have 4, so we don't need to worry about that. And then we need 2 of the Beast Talons. Now, I only have 328 gills, so I'm not going to worry about those just yet. But that is what I was thinking of about the stars marking out what you need and what you don't. So, tracking what you want to make next in the transmuter screen is definitely very useful. And we got a Moogle medal right there. Oh, I forgot about the Moogles in this game. Okay, so the Moogles are going to be something that we are going to cross when we come to them.
Where'd you run off to?
You mean Pico?
Let's try looking for some tracks.
Yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, but until then, just do what you can to grab whatever you can. Now that we have a few more points, let's see. Oh yeah, so Wind Current here, it allows us to do kind of like a augmented attack that allows us to like pull enemies in closer to us. So I am going to go ahead and learn this. And increase Punisher mode or the ranged blade. Let's go ahead and do this. It is another synthesis attack, so let's go ahead and get that learned. And that should be all of the stuff for Cloud that he could use. So moving on to Red. We have another synthesis. We have the same thing that Cloud just got, only this one's fire. And increased counterspin potency. Let's go ahead and do the fire. And the wild charge. And then Aerith, that's a defensive thing. She can do the same thing with wind magic. And yeah. So we're going to do the wind magic and the synthesis. And this is Barrett, increases max HP by 200. That's not bad. The fire magic thing, and then this is a synthesis skill that temporarily increases our ATB up to 3 gauges. This isn't something that we really need to think about right now. I mean, unless you want to do that thing with lightning magic or increases overcharge damage. So I don't care for either of those right now. So I'm going to go ahead and grab these two, the fire and the health. And Tifa, do the thing with ice. Increase damage dealt by unique abilities. Or leaping strike. Let's go ahead and do leaping strike because it is another synthesis. And then this guy right here. And that is all that we can do right now. Very well. Go ahead and rest up. You can heal up. And now let's go find ourselves a chocobo. So we need to follow the chocobo tracks, which are these right here. And it is actually relatively easy to follow this. If you, for whatever reason, lose track of the footprints, there are also some pretty noticeable feathers on the ground that you could just follow. But the bird is also just following the path, so...
Yeah! Come on, y'all. Let's go bag us a chocobo.
Keep it down. When you're on the hunt, you don't want to startle your prey.
Prey? You know we're not here to kill him, right?
Yeah?
And we need to approach without being noticed. Quickly press B to roll out of sight. We can also distract chocobos by throwing stones. Pick up left bumper, aim, and press X to throw. So this first one right here, we honestly don't need to worry too much about. We could just kind of make our way. Now, that chocobo did turn around, but he is now facing the other way. So we can move on through here. And let's go ahead and pick up a stone. And if we aim it behind Pico right here. I'll cause Pico to turn around. And then we can just walk up to him. Press Y. And we have tamed ourselves a chocobo. And we gained 2 golden plumes for doing so.
Aw, isn't he just the cutest? You know, they are kind of similar.
Totally.
What does he want now?
Do you think maybe he's still hungry?
Sorry, that's all the food we had.
But you know where there's more? Bill's place.
Back to the ranch it is then.
Come on.
And back to the... Oh god, he's fast. Back to the ranch. I believe the song that is currently playing in the first game was known as Crazy Chocobo. And honestly, it's a song that I've thrown on at my D&D games to drive my players wild. They hate it so much, and I find it so funny. Well, here we are, back at the ranch. Let's go ahead and talk to Billy. And then we're going to be introduced to someone.
Ah, there's our guy. Nothing beats a little taste of home, now does it?
Not so much as a feather out of place. Got one healthy bird here.
Enough to ride?
Sure, though I wouldn't try till he's done eating. Once he's had his fill, though, I'm sure he'll come around to the idea, if we ask him nice. Ain't that right? I'll need to prep his gear and all that, so why don't you wait outside?
And walking outside. Look who it is.
Hey there.
What a pleasant surprise. You do remember me, don't you?
Of course I do, you little AI freak.
I knew you would. It was an absolute pleasure working with you in Midgar. Thank you again. Your invaluable intel allowed me to create so much materia. Detecting internal monologue. The hell's this weirdo doing here? I was created by Professor Hojo, you know. Though your thoughts could be read by any cyborg. But, to answer your question, I took a page out of your book and skipped town. Now, the whole world's my laboratory. Speaking of which, I have a favor to ask, if it's not too much trouble.
You need more battle intel.
That's the Cloud I know. Always eager to get on with it. But yes, though I'd like you to activate some Remna Wave towers first. They were originally constructed by the Republic of Junon, but were claimed by Shinra after the war. Since which time they've sat idle and untouched, just waiting for someone to put them to good use. The more towers you activate around the world, the more my processing power will grow. As will the area I can survey. I might even be able to construct a communications network independent of Shinra. How does that sound? You'd not only be helping me, but yourselves as well.
I've played this game, I've beat this game, and I still don't trust him.
We'll turn them on.
Wonderful. I thought you might say something like that. Let's get started then. See that tower? That's your first target. And this will activate it. As the tower's close by, allow me to accompany you.
I'd really rather you didn't. Just let me do my thing. I'm gonna be hearing your voice enough throughout the game. Let me go faster.
Here we are.
Alright, so let's go ahead and activate.
Tower activation confirmed. Initiating preliminary scan of the grasslands. I'll ascertain the locations of fiends and natural resources. After careful consideration, I have devised a new name for this type of research. I call it World Intel.
Cool, world
I hope you'll
intel.
assist
Should
in
have just
gathering
called it
relevant
field
data
research.
by completing various tasks on your travels. In return, I will use the information you provide to develop new materia, quid pro quo. To summarize, I want us to become research partners. But before that, is there anything you would like to ask?
Nope, not in particular.
In that case, I see no reason not to begin at once. With your activation of this tower, my analysis of the grasslands has already yielded some data. Though hardly substantial, it is enough for me to create materia. Which of these would you like?
So, we are currently able to get a materia for free. Honestly, I'm going to get the fire and ice one, personally. I like the ability to cast both fire and Fyra and ice or blizzard from one materia. So, oh no, I guess we are not getting this for free. I guess we are spending our data points. So that is all right. Let's go ahead and also do. Let's do the auto cast for now. We will be back getting these other two here momentarily.
I wish you all the best in the long journey that lies ahead of you. And remember, you're not in this alone. Should you require assistance, just ask.
Oh yeah, and he also does have a combat simulator, which we will be taking on later. Let's see, pull this up. Is it gonna be the back button? It's gonna be the back button. Okay. So, nope, wrong button. Now that we are here, now that we have Chadley, we can go through and see the various things that we need to do in order to get the various rewards and the like. And if we come to the map, we can see that there are various things that are unlocked throughout the world. This right here is the Moogles. We will be doing this one probably next to last because a lot of the things that we're going to be doing is going to help us upgrade and unlock things in here. But first, we are going to be heading back and taking a look at Pico. And seeing if we're able to ride him just yet. I can't talk to my party, but okay.
Hey, perfect timing. Pico's all prepped. But first, here. You just give that whistle a toot and your chocobo will come a-running.
So press the right button to use your choco whistle and summon your chocobo.
So, who here's never been on Chocoback?
I haven't.
Why don't we take a few laps to get you comfortable then? Come with me.
And we have to race our chocobo around the ranch. By the way, Chadley now just kind of lives there while we are in the grasslands.
Here's where we get our birds in shape for the races.
What races?
The gold saucers, I mean. They're a big deal in our community. Won't find a ranch around here that doesn't compete.
So you guys race too?
We've been sitting it out since Mom and Dad left. But we're gonna get back in the fight soon and kick the tar out of one particularly nasty weasel. But never you mind all that. You just focus on the basics, like making sure you don't get thrown from the saddle. Why don't you try hopping on Pico and giving me a holler?
So let's go ahead and summon Pico. And now talk to Billy.
Okay, but how's about we stretch his legs a bit?
So we have our trading stuff. Or right trigger and left stick are dash and sprint, and B is jump. And let's go ahead and see if we can't make it around the track in 31 seconds or better. I ran past that one. For whatever reason, it didn't register, so I am restarting. And yeah, this first one at the very least isn't too difficult. Honestly, just stick on the path and be sprinting, and you should be able to get it in more than enough time. Like, I only have one more that we need to do. Then there's our finish line right there. Look at that, 30-31. And that should give us all of our rewards.
That was something else. You and Pico are a perfect match. Might even have what it takes to win a race or two at the Gold Saucer.
We can't thank you enough, Billy.
Oh, that reminds me. Y'all mentioned your flat broke, right? Then you might want to swing by Calm again. Now that the troopers have cleared out, it's probably safe for you to ask around for work. Though, don't run off just yet. My sister's looking for help. Not sure what the trouble is. Didn't want to confide in me for whatever reason. Honestly, she hasn't been herself since Mom left. They did dang near everything together.
You want to lend Chloe a hand?
We need to move on.
True, but moving on costs money. We had fun helping people in Sector 5, right? Same deal.
And we have now unlocked side quests. We can do various side quests and the like. And do things that will gain us money and reputation and party experience and all of that good jazz. So let's go ahead and talk to Chloe here.
Oh, hey, you're back.
I heard you might need some help.
You did? Oh, I see. Billy talked to you, didn't he? I've been meaning to go pick flowers, but the plains are way too dangerous for that. I'm sorry to hear that. As a flower lover myself, I sympathize. Well, the thing is, I want to make a flower crown. Mom used to make them for us all the time. So I wanted to give it a try, but with all the monsters, I didn't know how I could. Here's an idea. Maybe we could do the picking for you? Sure. Cloud, thoughts?
We'll take the job.
Really? You will? The flowers grow on a hill that's got a great view of Midgar. It's kinda far, but a chocobo will get you there quick. Thank you so much.
Indubitably. Now, let's go ahead and grab these right here. And there's a chest back there. Wrong button. This button. Now, we have various like intels and the likes that we can grab. I don't know how to explain this right now because it's not showing up the way my brain is remembering it. But we have multiple towers that we can grab. We have multiple combat assignments, multiple summoning crystals, life springs, and the proto relic is something that we are going to be coming across a bit later. I believe it is through the story, so I'm not going to bring it up too much. But if I drop a pin right here on this little live stream thing, we should be able to go take a look at what we got going on over there. As long as I can make my way out of the ranch, I should be able to summon Pico. And it looks like this vending machine has a sale going on right now. Do I have any gil? Not really. But I do still want a cushion. And an extra steel materia. And that reminds me. Equipment. You have not learned it fully yet. Okay. Alright, so I need to remember to start working on characters' weapons and the like. Thing is that if I remember correctly, you don't actually get into combat when you're on Chocobo. But I could be wrong about that. I remember those owls being special, but I can't remember why. Oh, I believe they take us to Life Spring locations, which is actually where we are going right now. Anyway.
Look at that! You've stumbled upon a life spring. Why don't you try scanning it? See what you uncover. Accessing the planet's figurative database should help us learn about the area.
That
And yes, we did indeed find a life spring. I could get off, if I could, there we go. Now one cool thing about the life spring locations is that they have a lot of like crafting material for us. So that is very nice, but if we come up here, press Y. We have a simple little faux QTE thing. And we gain a bunch of data. Surveying the live stream allows you to decipher the knowledge of the live stream, revealing regional intel. Press that button and select Chadley Region Intel to learn about the history and ecology of the area.
Confirmed. Data received. Life springs such as this can be discovered in every region. Their potential energy output is far too minuscule for Shinra to exploit. But to us, they're fonts of intel. I encourage you to seek out more of these life springs.
Alright. So here, we have region intel. I mean, it's cool information. I'm just a little nonplussed about it. It's a collectible. And if you've been watching me for any length of time, you'll know that I need to finish all collectibles. So they will be getting done. I don't read the information from them though. I just like them because they give me bits and bobs of information that I need for various things. And there is a enemy intel, not enemy intel, an enemy thing where we are going. I have selected it to do it. I don't believe I'll actually be able to do it right now. So we are going to like kind of move on from it.
Deal with that.
So it's my turn?
Let's see, Aerith.
Let's see.
Go ahead and build up your stuff real quick. Arcane Ward.
Using it. Okay. Go on.
And now let's go ahead and get a fire off.
Too much? Opponent, why don't you lead the way?
hang back. Take them down. Come on down.
You know what? Red. You can't. Focus thrust, Cloud.
Get him. That's it.
No wonder we won.
Okay, I could have sworn that Chocolo's automatically picked up stuff. I'll go ahead and figure that out later. But for now, instead of that, we have a proto relic up here, which I'm not going to worry about. Let's go ahead and head on over here. And focus thrust on the orc. There we go. And we mastered it. And now Stardust Ray.
Take over.
And we can go ahead and Arcane Ward.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Very well. Now, Cloud, you can go ahead and put the firebolt back on. I don't think it's actually called the firebolt. I'm pretty sure that is Harry Potter. But now we can actually go ahead and remove the ice materia and replace that with fire and ice. And let's see. Let's go ahead and put autocast right here instead of assess. And then put the assess right there. Then I cannot for the life of me remember if materia equipped by our background people still gets AP, but only one way to check that out, right? So close on this. Okay, and there are little baby chocobos that run around. They will lead us to chocobo stops. Which now that we have the chocobo, we can go ahead and pick this sign back up. If we hold Y. And we just unlocked a fast travel location. As well as a few chocobo plumes. So very nice, very nice. And my controller is rumbling, but that is just because I am sprinting. Got it. Let's go ahead and head on up around this way. Every once in a while, the chocobo will get a question mark above their head. We can hold up to sniff and the right stick to face where we want to go. Let's go ahead and stop. Alright, so we're going to be going up this way. I mean, the chocobo doesn't sense anything nearby. Was it over here now? Oh, it's just literally right there. Got it. Alright, and we just obtained a ruby for that. Very nice. Rubies are used for, I believe they're used for transmutation. So, don't go selling them just yet. Like, basically, honestly, unless it's just an excess of, like, potions and the like, you probably don't want to be selling anything in this game.
Don't overdo it. Going in. It's over.
And Stardust Ray. And we got a trophy, it looks like, for leveling up a materia, quite possibly. And I believe... Yep, Stardust Ray is learned for red. And Arcane Ward is learned for Aerith. So let's go ahead and put the Chrono Aegis on. And hey, he does learn stuff in the background. Nice to know. Alright, let's go ahead and climb up the tower. Square really did channel their inner Ubisoft with this game. But we just got a few Moogle medals right there, so that is all nice, fine, and dandy. Where is this one activated on the ground floor? It is. So many of them are activated like up the tower. I completely missed this. All right. And doing that revealed the divine intel here. Let's go ahead and head on over there. The divine intel is intel that makes the summons of the game a little bit easier to obtain. So we definitely want to be doing these.
Hey, Cloud. Do you notice any sparkling minerals nearby? These are known as guide stones, crystals that direct travelers to shrines to the divine. The stones emit light when they shatter, producing an illuminated path. If ever you're lost, try smashing one. Following the light should lead you to a sanctuary set to honor the tutelary deity of a given region. The shrines contain untold divine knowledge, slumbering within massive crystals. I can use this knowledge to strengthen your summoning materia, so I encourage you to seek out said sanctuaries.
Alright, so what he is talking about is this thing right here. If we smash it.
The grasslands are home to Titan's sanctuaries. In the Age of Myths, when Titan rose from his subterranean prison, he created a massive earthquake. Thus did a vast swath of land rise from the sea, becoming the grasslands.
Yeah, if we smash that, we will be directed down here. And we don't need to smash every one. I just do, for whatever reason. But in here, we have discovered the sanctuary. So now let's go ahead and hop off our crazy bird.
This is positively incredible, Cloud. I can't recall ever seeing a crystal of this caliber before. To think the secrets of the divine dwell within. I cannot wait to see what sort of intel our analysis will yield. You'll need to synchronize with the crystal before I can extract data on the deiform entity. I'm counting on you.
So, by the way, the first time I was playing this game, when I tried to record it when it first came out, all of these Chadley messages were coming through the PS5 controller and not being picked up by my mic, so not being transmitted to the recording. So it was just all bad. And I spent like, I think 3 episodes here in the grasslands. So it honestly wasn't worth continuing. And yeah. So that's what happened there. Let's go ahead and activate the crystal. And we get a little thingamabob here. We need to hit A in line with those A's on screen. Now, once I hit A to commence, they will disappear. So you need to remember where they are. Yeah, because I hit 1 too early, I did fail. Let's go ahead and retry. There we go. They are relatively generous in where you need to like hit them.
Analysis complete. I managed to extract the necessary data from the crystal. This should allow me to strengthen your materia.
Good. It also makes it so the fight required to tame Titan is that much easier. Now, I believe we could go ahead and fast travel back to this right here. And then we can continue on our path down here to our Fiend Intel. Which we should be able to do that one perfectly fine. It was just the other one that I was a little concerned about because I remember getting my ass handed to me on that one at this stage in the game. So I want to level up a couple times before trying that one. And we just saw a baby chocobo, so there should be a bench around here. There it is. Ow. Let's go ahead and pick this up. All right, we have a new enemy up here. So, let us go ahead and assess him. And then switch on over to Aerith. Cool, he is weak to fire and ice. The reason why we came over to Aerith is because of the Chrono Aegis right here.
Shaky. Okay.
And be gone, grassland wolf.
Get him! That's it! Gotta go for it now.
And we leveled up once again. Go ahead and continue on down here. You know what, now that I think about it, I think that this one might be a little difficult as well. But we are getting interrupted.
Alert! Dangerous fiend detected in your vicinity. Please ensure you are prepared before engaging. My sensors are picking up some understandable confusion. It's a pleasure to meet you, Cloud. I am your personal monster assessment instrument. But since that's a mouthful, you can call me Mai. Chadley programmed me to assist you by providing detailed analyses of the fiends you encounter. I hope I can be of service to you in the many battles ahead. With that out of the way, I'm picking up unusual fiend activity nearby. To procure the biological data that we require, you'll need to complete specific objectives during combat. But don't worry, because I'll be here to help you succeed. Good luck.
Oh yeah, so my kind of
Rare alpha duck variant identified.
made a female personality. But in this battle, we need to defeat all the enemies within a time limit while pressuring an enemy and staggering an enemy.
Transportation, and even warfare. Variants like these, however, were valued as a source of power.
So here's hoping that we can do this within a minute 40. And assess. Okay, so still fire and ice. I figured that they would be, but I still wanted to double check. we are going to go ahead and drop an arcane ward on Cloud. Then go back to Cloud.
Animals and humans. I know you can do this.
Now standing in here, let's go ahead and do a blizzard.
I believe in you.
So there we have our pressure.
Heal up while you can.
Who has my healing spell? Probably Aerith. Let's go ahead and get back in here. Let's go ahead and fire this one this time.
Wow, I almost feel
Oh.
sorry for that.
I'm an idiot. I can use items. Duh. Let us go ahead and potion Cloud.
I'll do what I can.
And Aerith, you can go ahead and cure yourself.
Take it over.
Oh no! What do I do?
It's fine. I'm okay.
Cloud fell unconscious. That is unfortunate.
This might be it.
Let's go ahead and toss a Phoenix down on him. And Red, now you can go ahead and do a Stardust Ray.
Sure, you're still doing okay.
And so synergy abilities will do various things. Let's go ahead and do the Firework Blade on this guy.
I won't give up.
And we were not able to do this within the time limit. That is fine for now. I will come back and do that once we have gained a few levels. But let's go ahead and summon Ifrit. And now summon ability, Crimson Dive on this thing. Let's go ahead and fire him as well.
No escape. Let's finish.
There we go.
Need your objectives for that battle. Well, you're always welcome to make another attempt.
And we will indeed make another attempt. Just not right now. First, we should be able to fast travel back to this. And we are going to go ahead and use one of our cushions to rest here. Thank you, little Choco dude. No, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to interact with Choco dude. Thank you. Now. Let's go ahead and make our way to this tower. Oh, and we have gained things for these guys. So let's go ahead and transmute. And then now I'm out of the planet's blessings. That's unfortunate. But we did level up to level 4. So nothing new here. Nothing new here. But now we can track these guys.
Okay then.
Not enough. Deal with that.
I'll show you what I can do.
Aerith, let's go ahead and have you do the chrono thing again.
Be at peace.
Get ready. Okay. That'll do. Get him. That's that. And we're safe.
There we go. Chocobo. Let's go ahead and take the this path over here. There was a diggable. I will not miss the diggable. There it is. At least not right here, but up there. There it is. Got it. And we gain 1,131 gil. Very nice. But moving on. Come on, Chocobo. We have yet another battle right here with a, whatchamacallit up front. Stardust Ray. And I could hop on the Chocobo, but we just need to be right up here, so we're just going to go ahead and run and grab.
Now that's just rude.
There's a way for me to check these guys' affinities, right? I can't remember, so I'm not going to worry about it for meow. But let's go ahead and activate the tower. now let's go ahead and climb the tower. You always want to climb these towers when they are available to climb, because you will be getting like Moogle medals and the like. They are one of the most reliable ways to get the Moogle medals, and we are going to be wanting those for various things that we are going to be able to purchase once we do make our way to the Moogles. But we have another thingamabob right here, another World Spring, so let's go ahead and head towards that. Oh, and I can make something, so let's go ahead and make the power wrist. And I believe that's the only thing that we can make right now. And there's also a hidden diggable somewhere around here. There it is. Gimme. We obtained an emerald. Let's go ahead and follow this bird. And climb on up here. Collect all the things. Oh, too early. Too early. Too early. There we go. It slows down like right at the end, and that was messing me up on that one. And our party has leveled up to level 2.
Cloud, by analyzing the Lifespring data, I was able to locate an Old Republic transmitter chip. This chip likely contains an exceptionally rare formula. I recommend searching for it.
So, like Chadley said, he has found a new dig site for us, so we will be going there. We're going to be ignoring these 3 thingamabobs for right now. Like, those are story progression, and we will be doing those just in a bit. Let's go ahead and make our way down. And I believe there was something for us to fight down here. Yes, there is.
No turning back. Going in. Nothing to it.
And be gone. Now summon our chocobo. I'm going to go ahead and ignore the goblins for now, or I guess the orcs for now. And I'm also going to ignore the abandoned dock for now. Oh, diggable. Ran right past the diggable. Gonna be up this way. And it's right where Red is standing. And we got some Planet's Blessings, which is going to allow us to make Whatever this thing is, the Woodspire Amulet. Now, I believe I said this in the last little stream, but you only gain experience for the first craft of everything, or of whatever you do in the transmuter.
Hey, Cloud! It seems that a transmuter chip is buried nearby. You should be able to sniff it out with the aid of a chocobo. Once you pinpoint its location, you can ask your bird to dig it up. With that, let the treasure hunt begin.
Alright, and now that we are here, we have 3 different things that we can dig up. And if I remember, yeah, it operates essentially the same way as it does out in the rest of the world. We have our like little scent tracker thing. Let's go ahead and head on up here. There it is, right behind Tifa. And instead of only having 1 here, we do have 3 that we could dig up. We can now transmute a cushion. Very nice. Cushions are one of those ones that I transmute multiple of. Just because they are always useful, and I don't know if it is cheaper to make them as opposed to buy them, but I don't know, it feels cheaper to make them instead of buy them. And then we have our 3rd and final one, which is going to be in here somewhere. Or no, it's going to be even further beyond. We'll be back here, I guess. Oh, that's why it was being so weird. We were literally standing on top of it. And we can now transmute a windmill gear, which is required for a side quest.
That's quite the transmuter chip you found. In fact, it was once used in the construction of windmills. Given its rarity, I would not be surprised if someone had need of such technology.
As a matter of fact, someone is in need of such technology. I just don't think we can do that quest just yet. I also don't think that we can make that windmill part just yet. Yeah, we need the Quetzalcoatl Talon, which will be available later. But here we have the cushion, which we can go ahead and make. So let's go ahead and do just that. And then with the base level stuff that we made before, so the copper bracer and the Woodspire amulet, we could go ahead and upgrade these to a higher level. So let's go ahead and do that with the copper bracer. And let's go ahead and mark the other one as something that we want to upgrade. And that is our first dig site completed. So let's go ahead and head on over here for this tower. Oh, diggable. I think it was really rude of them for them to put a diggable so close to that bigger dig site. But we got an emerald. All right. And in between streams, I will go ahead and confirm. Owl? There was an owl, right? I'm going to go out on a limb and say up here. But yeah, in between streams, I will go ahead and confirm that the rubies and emeralds and like precious stones are things that you don't necessarily want to sell. I will admit I can be wrong. I'm going off of just pure memory. I believe that they are required for some of the later transmutations. But I could be wrong. Let's go ahead and do this this life spring. All right. Now, to head where we were headed initially before I saw the owl.
Fiends roam this place.
Rare Mandragora variant identified. Domestic dynamic protocol. They look like nothing more than a weakling plant, but don't be fooled.
Assess.
Mandragora
I got your number.
Fire and ice. Very well.
Allowing them to activate redundant locations as they shift throughout the day.
Nito like that.
To adore these devices. I can't help but wonder what this experience might taste like. For research,
I need to stagger you. Thank you.
think of your feathered friend, Ono's Mandragora Valley. Just know I'm cheering for you.
Bird, it's on now.
Aaron,
Gathering combat data on target.
if you could. Arcane Ward Cloud. And now Cloud, if you could double fire.
Three is also very tilted.
And again, double fire. And there we go. We got all of them on that one.
You managed to complete all intel objectives.
Very nice. Now, cross the river. We have a diggable, which is right here. Ten chunks of iron ore. Very nice. You know, if I remember correctly, we could climb up this broken bridge thing and get some sort of reward. I just can't exactly remember how to do it right now. I think we might actually need to be more up there. Where am I going? I just completely ignored my pin, didn't I? I started fighting stuff and my brain went, ooh, things to fight. And diggables. Alright, you know what? There should be a rabbit's nest around here somewhere. There it is. An ether onion. Alright, I guess. Get me out of the water. Here's what I was looking for.
Take over.
I'll take care of them.
Aerith, do your time thingamabob.
Hey, you asked for it. I think we're almost done. You'll see. Keep my distance if I...
Okay, you gotta be getting close to maxing that, right? Not even. Very well. And I don't have any more materia for you, right? I do not. That's alright. Let's go ahead and climb up this tower. Because the one or way we activate that is going to be up here. There it is. Alright, and continue on up for our Moogle coin rewards. Sorry, that creature confused me. Alright, now hop on our Chocobo so that we can reactivate this Choco Stop. And we repaired 3 Choco Stops, so we got a trophy. Very well. Now, other than this and the Proto Relic, that should be everything that we could do over on this side. So let's go ahead and travel back to Calm. And we have a photographer here.
Inspiring, isn't it? The view. I'm Snaps, by the way. Shutterbug and card-carrying member of the Association of Photography Aficionados. Mind if I get a shot of you? For posterity. Pretty as a picture. You got what it takes to be in front of the camera. But what about behind it? So, apparently there's a rather scenic spot not far from here. Thing is, this terrain's a bit perilous. At least for your average photog like me, but maybe not for you. If you find the spot, take a moment to appreciate it. Try to view it as a professional photographer might.
Yep, so we have photo locations that we need to take care of. And my first time through the game, I thought that I was going to need some like later game thing in order to get that. No, everything that like you unlock in a region is completable like your first time through. Some of them can be a bit obnoxious, but everything is completable your first time through. Now, I believe in order to level up, we need to come in here to this guy.
Oh, back for more?
I'm sorry, no. This is not where we need to go to level up. Let's go ahead and increase Cloud's maximum HP. And his Punisher mode. And then for red, let's go ahead and give him the wind magic and increase his maximum HP. Aerith, max MP plus 3 sounds nice. Yeah, let's give her lightning magic and the maximum MP. Barret, you can go ahead and do your thing with red. And then increase your overdrive damage. Or overcharge damage. And Tifa. Basic ground combo. And the fire magic thing. Very nice.
Thanks for stopping by.
What I want to do is talk to the weapons guy, I want to say. I know I skipped his tutorial because I figured I didn't need it, but I might be kicking myself for that.
We got a great selection here, you know. Hope to see
Yeah,
you
it
again.
looks like I'm missing something on the weapon upgrades. I want to upgrade you manually. Okay. I might be misremembering this. It could just be that the weapons naturally upgrade as we go. If so, then that system seems a little counterintuitive from what I remember. But let's go ahead and take on a few quests. First of all, we do have Chadley here.
I see you've made your way back to Calm. This town's bucolic atmosphere and charming architecture have made it a popular retirement destination for former Shinra employees. And now that I am here, it is not difficult to see why.
So, develop materia. We can now purchase... Nope, wrong thing. Come on, controller. That's not what I meant to do. Not what I meant to do at all, but at least I can show something. So, darn it. Sorry, I have the little back panels on my controller, and with it being placed on my leg so that I could try to fill this up. Whenever I would hit the confirm button, it would hit the cancel button on the back paddle. So, let's go ahead and put these down and try that again. Alright, so, this right here, Summon Titan. If we look at this, right now we can find him at full might or decrease his power by 1 stage. If we find another one of those temples, we can decrease his power by 2 stages, and then a third one we can decrease his power by 3 stages. I recommend decreasing all of the summons power by 3 stages before you attempt to fight them, because full might Titan Full Might any of the summons is incredibly difficult. Now, we also have the ability to go through like Grasslands Intel level 1. We can fight these guys. There's a number of battles, and if we win, we will get, for this one, level 2 healing materia. Very nice. We will get an enemy skill materia with the enemy skill Sonic Boom on this one. And then so on and so forth. We get various materias for going through here. And we also get various like training things. Like, hey, I don't quite understand how to use Red 13. Let's go ahead and do this one, and then we'll learn better how to use Red, as well as get an MP up materia. These are things I will do off screen, just because they're a bunch of battles. You don't need to watch them. But these things, like, here, this only has 1 round. So let's go ahead and do the biological enemy. We'll bring our regular crew and go on in. And we literally just want to kill these things. But I don't think I have these things assessed, so let's go ahead and assess them. They are weak to win. I do have these things assessed. I did it in the little prologue. But hey, we completed it and we did not become incapacitated. So we got our little special reward as well.
All done.
There we go, challenge complete. We got our enemy skill materia and the Sonic Boom. So very nice. But that's what these are. They're just the little thingamabobbers. Some of them do have conditions. Yeah, we'll go over those.
This data is incredible.
Later.
Thank you for your contribution.
Now, as for the development materia, we have 100 points. Honestly, let's just go ahead and purchase this stuff. And yeah, we will be able to collect more points as we complete more missions. So let's go ahead and talk to this guy.
I was starting to worry. I thought you were here to fix them. Yeah, we're more like demolition experts. So unless you want us to blow something up. How can you make jokes at a time like this? It's downright distasteful. Anyway, what's going on?
It's the Mako pipeline. It sprung a leak. I paid a wandering merc to patch the thing up. I certainly wasn't about to fiddle with critical infrastructure as a layman, though I thought I'd hear back from them by now.
A merc?
Yep. Some hotshot from Midgard's Undercity, or so they claim.
Sounds like a pro we ought to get to know.
Oh, you'd like to meet them? Well, if you're that keen, would you mind delivering a message for me while you're at it?
Inquire about the pipeline.
It's your standard Mako pipeline, really. Carries a portion of Midgard's yield straight to us. We'd be lost without it. Hence my anxiety. We need it fixed ASAP. Our tank's got some left, but we'll soon be running on fumes. Makes me sick to my stomach to watch our supply slowly dwindle like this.
That's rough, man. But hey, good opportunity to wean yourselves off that poison.
Okay, now that one was funny.
Ask about the merc.
Our town technician's laid up in bed at the moment, recovering from a fiend attack. We asked Shinra to send someone to fill in, anyone who knows the work, but we haven't heard back. Fortunately for us, that mercenary rolled into town. Without him, we would have been up a creek.
And we'll take the job.
You will? Capital! Oh, I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Fritz Bellinger, the mayor here. I'm sure that mercenary is hard at work over at the warehouse outside of town. Mind asking them to give us an update on the repairs? A simple "it's coming along" would suffice. Everyone, please, one at a time.
Very well. We can also come here to our little job board in case we are having difficulty finding where we need to go, and we can accept the jobs here. And now this should put on our map various places that we will be able to pick up our side quests. Like we have the farmer's request right here, and rare lost card in town. Then over here we have the head to the maintenance warehouse. So let's go ahead and head in here. Speak with this guy.
Hey, how you doing? What?
Hey, mister. You a winner?
Some say.
Awesome. That's good enough for me. The name's Vash, and I could really use your help. Truth is, I bungled a Queen's Blood match. Hard. So, not only did my ego take a licking, but I lost a card near and dear to my heart. What I'm getting at is, think you'd be able to win it back for me?
What card is it?
The Chocobo and Moogle one. It's rare, and the one high-value card in my whole deck. It was the only thing getting me through the daily grind. I mean, the bullshit I have to put up with at this job. The fights, the late nights, the drunks, and that slimy bastard. He's solid.
Hey, I get it. I'm a bartender too.
You are? So then you know. So tough it can be.
We'll take the job.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. But first, I gotta make sure I'm putting my baby spade in the right hands. Mind if we go around?
Sure, we'll challenge you. And I'm going to go ahead and use this new deck that I made. It has a lot of the cards that we won and some cards that we purchased. So we should be good to go. Let's go ahead and play. Let's see, we are going to go ahead and put... Man, off the bat, we are not in the best position that I would like, but we'll go ahead and put our Chocobo, or not our Chocobo, our Cactuar right here. And now we can go ahead and put a wolf right here. Perfect. That's actually precisely where I wanted you to put that card. So let's go ahead and put our crab down here. And now that is not what I'm trying to do. Go ahead and put our another Cactuar up here. And if I put this guy right here, yeah. And now I can honestly block him off, but from placing any more cards by placing this right here. I can place this down here. And I mean, at this point, we've won. We have absolutely won. There is nothing this guy can do. But I still like playing. I still like maxing out my deck and all, my board and all of that good jazz. Oh, something about the Toxarat right here. You see how this guy has a 3? If I place this down, it'll actually reduce that by 3. Essentially killing that card. And now I can place a card on his board right where that guy was. So that is something that I can do. I'm not going to right now. Instead, let's go ahead and place our Devil Rider, because why not? And then now at this point, there's no more moves that I could do. But that is perfectly fine. We have won handedly.
Okay, that's the kind of skill I'm talking about. You'll beat Virgil, no problem. That's the guy you gotta play. The one who took my card. He works at the clock tower. Mind kicking his ass for me? And when you're done, come straight back. I'll have a special cocktail waiting with your name on it. Got this great recipe. I've been itching to try again.
The company will conduct a...
So we now need to talk to Virgil at the clock tower. So let's go say hello to him, shall we? He is going to be right up here.
Oh, care for a match?
We're here for the card you took from the bartender.
Ah, the card. So, Vash has resorted to this, hiring people to win his games for him? Fine, but word of warning, I'm not a pushover like some folks.
Challenge! Now this guy, in theory, is going to be the toughest opponent that we have had thus far, but he shouldn't be an issue for us. Let's go ahead and mulligan the Toxarat, just because I don't want him in my hand at the very beginning. And then let's go ahead and place the crab down there in the bottom. Now we can go ahead and place Quetzalcoatl right here in the middle. Now I could place Quetzalcoatl right here, but if you look at that center square, it is takeable from 2 locations. So we don't want to do that. Instead, what we can do is we could place either the crystalline crab or the wolf down there on the bottom. We will be missing out on 2, like a 2-pip area, but we will be stealing this one from him right here. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do it with the crab. Now, let us go ahead. Which one do I want to do? Either way, we are going to lose a position. But if I place... Actually, no. I could do it like right here and not lose a position. That works for me. And now... And now I can place Quetzalcoatl right here. We will probably lose that with that 2 pip right there in the middle. But that should be fine. I could also put Cactuar right here. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put Cactuar right here instead. Very well. He did not do what I expected him to do. So let's just go ahead and block him off. And now at this point, we just need to build up our hand or our power, whatever you want to call it. So Quetzalcoatl right here. And then we can place a zoo right here. And we are now most definitely winning. But if I place this right here, doesn't affect the enemy card very well. And there we go.
Ah, damn. I really lost? It was one hell of a match, though. Am I right? You and I are definitely gonna have to play again sometime. But, not today. Gotta run.
Hold it. Aren't we forgetting something?
Right, the card. The one I won off Fash, right? Oh, shoot. Which card was that again? Oh, crap, I remember. The Chocobo and Moogle one. So this is kinda awkward, but I don't have it anymore.
Is that so?
No, seriously, I flipped it. I was on my last gill, so I had to sell it to a card collector. A guy named Thorin. He runs this card shop outside of town. Maybe check with him?
A merc's job is never done. Am I right?
Alright, so now that that is done, we need to head out of town and talk to Thorin. It was going to be up here. So let's go ahead and plop our marker and then make our way there. And Chocobo. This is most definitely the thing I would normally cut out, but I can't do that in a live stream, so you're coming with me, I guess. We'll just go ahead and run straight there, though. Or not.
Let him know. That's that. No time to celebrate.
Okay, it didn't take too long. And our Chocobo friend, or not our Chocobo friend, our card playing friend is going to be right over here. How's it going, Thorin?
Hey there. You folks buying or selling?
We're here for the Chocobo and Moogle card.
Course you are. Hate to break it to you, but ain't no way I'm giving up that beaut. At least, not to some dabbler who fancies himself a collector. Unless you more than dabble. Tell you what, you beat me, and that card is all yours.
And of course, we have another game that we need to play. Let's go ahead and play him.
Then bust out those cards, boy.
That's good enough to start with. Let's go. We can go ahead and place our crystalline crab down there on the bottom. We now place our J unit right there in the middle. We can now place Moo right here to power up our J unit. We place Cactuar up here. Yeah, kind of saw that one coming. But we can place our security officer right here. I might actually lose this one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lose this one. Yeah, I believe I've lost. And that is officially my defeat. So restart. We can go ahead and play as is. Let us go ahead and do our normal start. I can then put Quetzalcoatl right here in the middle, or I can put the J unit right there. Now I can put Quetzalcoatl right here on the bottom. I can put a Chocobo up here on top. Not Chocobo, Cactuar. And then now I can put the Screamer right here on top. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put our soldier right here on top. I can't tell if he threw right there. Let's go ahead and put our crystal crab right here in the very middle. And then I'm going to go ahead and put Moo right here. And that's all I can do. Looks like I won. Very nice. And there we go, the Chocomog.
You've got some serious skills, son. Joke's on me for thinking otherwise. Deal's a deal. Here's your card. But next time you go up against me, I'll be bringing my A game. Hey, you been working on your deck at all?
So, let's go ahead and actually purchase some cards from him. Yeah, we can purchase Titan and Fat Chocobo. Very well. And if we want to get the lore, you know what? Let's go ahead and ask.
Only the most popular card game in recent memory. Name comes from that legend of the queen who ruled the world till she was deposed and killed by her people. And from that royal blood spilt, sprouted the fiends of the world. Come on, you know the story. At any rate, game's really taken off. No matter where you go, you'll find people willing to play.
Alright, so let's go ahead and head on out.
You got the guild, I got the cards.
And let's go ahead and return that card to our bartender friend.
Tom is currently on. Oh shit.
And running, ding.
We're working as hard as we can to get the power grid back.
And here we go.
You did it! You got my baby back!
To be honest, this isn't the first card I've lost. And considering just how many I've lost, one this rare is definitely wasted on me. Here. It's probably better off with you.
Really?
But only until I've gotten good enough to win it back. Whew. That's a weight off my mind. Right, enough of that. How about I fix you two your drinks? So, this guy moved here recently from Midgar, left after the Sector 7 tragedy. You know how it is. Anyway, he kept raving about this incredible cocktail served at a famous bar in the Undercity. Seventh Heaven. Don't know if you heard of the joint. They called it the Cosmo Canyon. Pretty, don't you think? Go on, drink up.
Thanks. You know, that was just what I needed.
Knew you'd like it. Although apparently, my version pales in comparison to the Undercity original. So much so, the guy flat out refuses to order it again.
Pinch of salt. That'll give it the kick it needs. Trust me.
Salt, huh? Hey, that's pretty clever. Yeah, maybe I'll try that. Wait, don't tell me. You're the one who invented the Cosmo Canyon, aren't you? You're that Seventh Heaven bartender.
Not today, but someday soon. When we do open up a new place, swing by. I'll make you a Cosmo Canyon myself.
Okay, but I'm holding you to that. I'll be there opening night with bells on. Promise.
All right, and technically the reward for completing that is the Chocomog card. I view the actual reward for that quest to be that little backstory dump that we just got. So, that being said, Need to go over there for that quest. Let's go ahead and take a look at the farmer's request. If I remember correctly, this is actually a kind of humorous quest. There he is.
Hey, glad to see Shinra hasn't got you yet. Seeing as you're here, mind help me with something? I'm Oliver, by the way, owner of this farm. Got fiend trouble. Every night it comes after my livestock. At least I assume a fiend's to blame. Think you could find and deal with it?
What do you know about it?
Not much, save the bastard's smart as hell. Managed to evade every trap I've set. Even hired a hunter to get rid of it, but that was a bust.
How do you know Broden?
The ecosystem here is something special, worth protecting. Don't want Shinra messing it up, and I'm not afraid to say so out loud. One day, some like-minded folks came around. They put me in touch with Broden and Avalanche. Impressive the way that committee's able to connect people.
And we'll deal with your problem.
Appreciate it. That your dog there? Mind if I pet him?
I don't, but he might.
Who's a good boy? It's you.
Something tells me he's not all bark. Hey, you know, your pup might be able to track the fiend's scent. Maybe try sniffing around the scene of the crime.
So that in and of itself was a little humorous to me, but it's how much we destroy Red's identity during this quest that I find a little sad, but also a little funny.
Here.
So?
It's been several days since the attack, so the scent isn't fresh. Other animals have come and gone as well. This won't be easy.
Think a chocobo could handle it?
Their sense of smell is indeed impressive, but this trail is still quite poor. Though if you wish to try, I won't stop you.
Chocobo! When the red question mark icon appears above your chocobo, it has detected a scent that warrants investigation. And then do the regular stuff. Come on. There it is.
What?
So now let's follow the line.
I still have a faint impression of the scent. Together we can find the beast.
You want to track it from here on out?
No, the chocobo has led us this far after all.
Continue.
There was a struggle here not long ago.
And if we scent the area again, we get another little line.
Help guide the bird, ensure it doesn't stray.
Red, I'm sorry, but you are not doing anything for this. Can we make it through without combat? Yes, we can. Nice. What about this one? Yes, we can again. You know what? This is the quest I was thinking of that I said was kicking my ass, so this might get difficult.
No letting up.
We have the White Terror here. Who has no elemental weaknesses. We can steal a beast talent from him, and we could morph him into a beast pellet if I had remembered to put morph on. I'm not too worried about his drops or anything like that. Ow. Aerith. I need you to cure everyone, really, but let's go ahead and start with Cloud. Now, Cloud, you can go ahead and throw a potion, which I need to buy a lot more of. I did not mean to throw that on himself. Red. Well, Red, let's go ahead and build up your stuff manually so that we can get a Stardust Ray out.
We've got to get through this.
There we go, we got the stagger. And let's go ahead and get a Chrono Aegis.
Just taking a
Give it your all. I've got this. Brace yourself.
This one's for you.
And
Don't overdo it.
let's go ahead and go back to Aerith. Let's get her to cure herself.
Gotta heal first.
And that should... Yeah, Synergy Blade. On the White Terror.
Don't give up now, you guys.
And certain synergy abilities can raise the character's limit level, which will in turn unlock more powerful limit breaks. For example, Cloud can perform Claw Slash at level 1 and essentially level 2. You can also unlock level 3 limit breaks through your character's folios. But we got the kill, so we don't need to worry about any of that.
What?
It's my sense of smell. Since my imprisonment in the Shinra building, it hasn't been the same. Before, I wouldn't have had any trouble tracking that scent. Now, though... Perhaps this bird is willing to take on an apprentice.
Alright, we can report to Oliver. But since we're here, let's go ahead and see if we can't take on the, whatchamacallit? The combat thing. Because I was remembering the incorrect intel. So, making our way up. Alright, so we gotta go down there. And my cats are in the front room making a ruckus. So, this will probably be my last quest.
Commencing guidance protocol. The pungent odor that these fiends release when threatened is so effective at driving away predators that their population has exploded. This particular area is extremely dangerous.
Weak to ice, very nice. And I got poisoned, so I failed.
Calling ice.
Rat eliminated. Next time, see if you can clear all the objectives too.
That was a very impressive battle just now.
Well done.
Based on the battle data you provided, I was able to generate a new virtual combat trial.
Oh, and I helped too.
Feel free to try it whenever the mood takes you.
Go on.
Alright, so we can do that. Before, actually, you know what? Now that I don't need to assess them, let's go ahead and try this again. I'll see if I can do it without getting poisoned.
Rare Toxarat variant identified. Commencing guidance protocol. The punch's OES speeds released threatened is so effective at driving away predators that their population has exploded.
Bundle up.
This particular variant is extremely dangerous, capable of spitting toxic fluids on its prey before attacking in mass.
Calling ice.
Such tactics allow them to hide predators and launch alpha notes. Imagine something like that creeping into every corner of the park, and you'll understand why the season is so well.
There we go. Alright.
Excellent work completing our combat objectives. Though I suspect it wasn't much of a challenge.
Alright, so now with that done, let's go ahead and return to the farm. And let Oliver know that we took care of the fiend that's been attacking him. Here you go, buddy.
You got it, did you? Made that bastard pay? Nice going.
And I bet you were a big help too, weren't you?
You'll be singing a different tune when you see what I got for you. Here. Don't worry, I didn't forget you. Changing gears a bit, but I heard Broden's not feeling so hot. If you swing by Calm again, mind checking on him?
Alright. So quest complete and we have reached level 20. I don't know if my mic is picking up what my cats are doing up in the front room, but it sounds bad. So I am going to go take care of that, everybody. So I do appreciate y'all joining me on this. I will not be here tomorrow. I am going to be watching Critical Role Campaign 4, Episode 4. Yeah. If you're into Dungeons & Dragons, I definitely recommend getting into Critical Role right now. Thursday nights, live. Monday at noon on the West Coast, they do put up the VODs. So, great show, great D&D, and Season 4 so far is absolutely great. But with that being said, I will be back on Friday. Honestly, probably playing Rebirth right here. I'll probably get back to Tactics on Saturday. Not sure what I'll do Sunday, but then I'll figure out a schedule for next week. But until then, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're having a great night. And until next time, this is Famine52 signing out. And peace out. Stream! Oh!